With the newly obtained footage of Paradox Junction, we get to see a few versions of Nuketown, one that is completely destroyed by a nuke, and just normal Nuketown. This map is receiving a bunch of criticism online, and I can understand why. It's Nuketown. Again, people are calling the developers lazy and many other things like that, which from a viewpoint you could understand, but you gotta understand what these people are trying to do. They're trying to correlate and tie in a lot of things into the zombie storyline that we currently have. As you were able to see, we see Ava Jensen again.
Thank me.
The dark ether won't be fixed. Look at you. You can't even save yourself.
That's so. Seems folk need some reminding who's the boss around here.
There's a lot to unpack in this entire cinematic. First and foremost, you see the Warden's face in the nuke cloud. This entire time within this zombie storyline, we've always actually have had the Warden basically overlooking us as the players. Here we get to see him visually. Now let's talk about what we know. We know Ava's alive now. For a long time, we haven't really known what has happened to her, so we can check that off immediately. Again, where we're at, we're in Nuketown. A previous map correlated to Nuketown is in fact Alpha Omega. So could this map be a playthrough of Alpha Omega before it got occupied into the military base it became? Or is it a before and after effect of Alpha Omega to where we're able to see what happened after the nuke got dropped on the Avogadro? Who knows? We'll have to figure out when we play the map. But it does give heavy vibes of Black Ops 2 Zombies, which it looks like it's a remake of BO2 Zombies. Which, if you did play Black Ops 2 Zombies, you can remember Marlton being in the bunker knocking on it.
It's ruined! This device will prove my mental superiority once and for all. The amperes have hurt me to the quick! The cyclonic forces contained herein shall make me unstoppable. What an interminable wait. Just because one is different is not a valid excuse to simply banish him. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Execute them before they overwhelm us. Grow a pair of eyes already. There are zombies on the damn roof. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. They asked me to leave. I was the one reporting the disgusting behavior. Makes no sense. Please respect my personal space.
And with Marlton being in the bunker, we know with the Alpha Omega Easter egg that he was there in Alpha Omega as well. He was looking in the site for things such as government intelligence and other things like that, and he got stuck because of the zombies. And of course, he had to help us with the Easter egg and all that crazy stuff. Also, in these cinematic trailers, you get to see a new returning of an old friend, the Blundergat. This weapon is returning in here, and I'm not really sure how it correlates into this zombie storyline, but with this being the Dark Aether, anything is possible. Looks like it has some upgrades to it as well. That gives heavy resemblance to Mob of the Dead with the souls, and also when the Pack-a-Punch slams into the map, we get this audio cue. Now this does sound a little demonic, similar to how Sam sounds in later versions of herself within the zombie storyline. Could we be seeing a return of Sam? Who knows? Possibly. This was also an area for the Avogadro and a lot of crazy stuff. So maybe we could see a correlation with her or a return of a familiar face we probably haven't seen in a long time. So here's what I think is going to happen with this zombie map. First and foremost, like I said, it's Nuketown. So it most likely has some correlation with Marlton or Alpha Omega. We got that out the way. Then we get to see soul boxes. These soul boxes are going to play a big part in this zombie storyline. So maybe we got to fill them up for either acquiring a wonder weapon or most likely progressing throughout the Easter egg. Then the time jumping from a past event to a present event, such as the nuke going off. Now, like I stated, this could be with having access to Nuketown before Alpha Omega happened and also the after effects of it. So maybe we will be able to see what happened to the Avogadro, and if we're able to access the bunker below the map, that will give us a lot of information on what has actually happened. Now, we have not seen that bunker door opened, but there could be a chance that there could be some remnants of events that happened on the map still left around. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And I know the hate for this map is absurd and it's insane. We have not been able to play the map or even understand the lore. That's the main purpose of all this, is to tie everything together to where they can make everything make sense later on. I know people are saying this is a filler map and many other things like that, but everything within the past few maps that's been released have been bangers. I know it's visually unappealing seeing Nuketown again, but there's a reason why we have to see it to move on to the very next step. That's the way I see it, and of course that is my personal opinion. Call of Duty has been cooking with zombies, and they just need to continue. I can't wait to see what this map has to offer, but other than that, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. It's been Sweaty, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good day, everybody, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sweaty mop.
Call of Duty boss to swing the mop and get sweaty. Mount the rifle on the ledge, hit you with the heady. Got you in a spawn trap, melt you like jelly. 7.62 needles going through your belly. Bucket gang in this thing, and the whole squad ready. Chopper gun and got news, dropping like confetti. Follow all the socials, this is bucket gang unity. Sweaty mop, the future of the COD